we're going to talk about 3 keys to a Chicago Bears victory versus the Indianapolis Colts, and it starts right now. What is good, everybody? It's your boy Pat the Designer back at it again. If you are new to the channel, please like the video. Please subscribe to the page because we do talk Chicago sports weekly. We don't want you to miss the things, so make sure that you hit that bell. Now, the Chicago Bears looking to go 4-0 versus the Indianapolis Colts. Some honestly big opportunities here, because if you go 4-0, you're almost guaranteeing your playoff positioning. Not positioning, that's a bad way to put it. You're almost guaranteeing that you're going to make the playoffs as long as you don't go through a landslide of a season. So we got to come into this game taking it very serious, because in all honesty, if you look at it, this is the first tough competition that we're going to be playing. We have a matchup of offensive line, the best offensive line in the game, protecting Phillip Rivers, versus one of the best defensive lines in the NFL with Khalil Mack, Akeem Hicks, and Robert Quinn. But my first key is not on that defensive line. Of course, you want to get pressure from that defensive line. You want to see those guys getting to the quarterback. But Phillip Rivers, one of the best in the league in getting that ball out of there quickly. So I need to see this secondary being great. I need to see these linebackers being great. The greatness that we haven't seen. My first key to the game, the Chicago Bears secondary core has to come away with some interceptions. We know that Phillip Rivers is liable to give them. I believe he's got 3 touchdowns on the season, also 3 interceptions already. And look, he's going to put that ball up there. We know Phil. We know exactly what Phil's going to do. He's going to put that ball up there. He's going to take shots down the field. You have to be ready. We cannot have another Eddie Jackson moment getting destroyed by Calvin Ridley. This has to be a game where you come out and you put up big plays versus this Indianapolis Colts offense. Now, before I continue with the video, I want to know your opinion in the comments below. Let me know what you think the keys are to a Bears victory. I'll be down there talking with each and every one of you. Key number 2 for me. We saw that offensive line last week, for the most part, have a pretty bad game. I think that we all can agree that this offensive line did not play well for 60 minutes. So I need to see this offensive line. Listen, you've got a quarterback back there who is not as mobile as Mitchell Trubisky. Heck, is not really mobile at all. You're going to be running a very different style of offense, more of an RPO shotgun style of offense. And so I need to see this offensive line stepping it up. Listen, you've got a couple of players injured as well. Tariq Cohen is out with that ACL, so David Montgomery is going to be the focus of this running game. Everything starts with these boys in the trenches here. If this offensive line can get good protection for Nick Foles, he's able to get the ball to our playmakers. At the same time, if this offensive line is able to open up holes, listen, David Montgomery's been a very good back. He just hasn't always had the opportunity to make those plays because you're trying to figure out how to keep guys out of the backfield. He's been able to escape most of the guys in the backfield just to get back to the line of scrimmage. So I think that if you get David Montgomery going through holes already made, this guy's just going to continue to flourish for the Chicago Bears. And the more you can protect Nick Foles, the more he can do, the better he can be. And so for us to see exactly how good Nick Foles is going to be, we're going to have to give him great protection. Key number 3, Matt Nagy. You got your guy. It's all on you now. For the most part, I've defended Matt Nagy. I've said that I believe that he can call plays. I think we've seen many plays be schemed open, and Mitch just has missed them. That excuse is no longer in there anymore. You got the guy that you wanted, the guy that for the most part I would assume you handpicked to come in and that you were itching, even from that Detroit game when Mitch was struggling, to put into the game. So now you've got him. Open that playbook up. Show me what that Matt Nagy offense is. That's key number 3. Matt Nagy cannot coach timid with Nick Foles in the game. You gotta go through your full slew of play callings, and you have to prove that this offense will work with the players you have here. Now, I believe in Matt Nagy. I believe in his system. I believe that we saw it work when Nick Foles got into the game. I think that we saw some good things from this system when Nick Foles got into the game. But again, that was against the Falcons defense that was missing, I believe, 9 starters, and it's just a pretty terrible defense in general. You're going up against a top-tier defense this week. If we're going to see what your play calling is all about, this is the week that we're going to see it. You got to show it to us. I'm sorry, you don't get the grace period anymore. Of course, you got to kind of work in your way with Nick. You got to kind of figure things out. See, but this is a guy who understands your system coming in. This is the guy who understands where these players are supposed to be in this system coming in. So now I need to see what you can do as a head coach with somebody who already knows how to run your system. But I want to know your thoughts. Let me know in the comments below. What are your keys to a Bears victory versus the Indianapolis Colts? I'll be down there talking with each and every one of you. I am going to get up out of here. It is your your boy Pat the Designer back at it again. To continue watching our content, click the links here or check the links in the description below. Y'all stay safe out there, Chicago. Peace.